Open your TVG wagering account now and get a 50% match bonus. Make your first deposit through a preferred deposit method, such as TVG Bet Cash, Green Dot Money Pack, or wire transfer, and bet to get half credited back into your account. Go to TVG.com or call 1-888-PLAY-TVG.
Good afternoon. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak with your video feature race of the week. This week's feature race for Sunday, April 1st is going to be the 10th race from Fairgrounds, the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby. 3-year-olds, they're going to be traveling 9 furlongs on the main track. We have a 14-horse field, and I'm shooting this video on Tuesday prior to the Louisiana Derby. Beautiful weather here in Shreveport, Louisiana, and let's hope that this nice weather can hold out through Sunday. As I mentioned, 14-horse field. There is a coupling of Mark Valeski and Mr. Bowling. Let's meet the contenders and let's talk about the pace of this race. Now, the speed figures to come from Cigar Street, and he broke his maiden by almost 14 lengths at Fairgrounds on March 10th. Mark Valeski, he's going to be up on the pace. He was second by a nose in the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes. Leading rider Rosie Napravnik is going to be aboard once again. Arn Force coming in from Gulfstream Park. He did break his maiden at 7 furlongs last time in Florida on February 26th. Comiskey's Humor, this one a local horse, broke his maiden at a maiden claiming 10,000, and then he won a starter allowance race. Both of those races were sprints. He's stretching out in distance. He's probably going to be the one that's going to go straight to the front and the one they're going to have to catch. The Hero of Order, he set the pace in the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes, and he weakened to finish 4th. Now your stalkers in here, breaking from the inside is going to be Fire Alarm. He finished 1st in an optional claiming route at Fairgrounds on March 2nd. A Windsurfer for trainer Todd Pletcher, Windstar Farm. He broke his maiden in a route race at Gulfstream Park on February 18th, and he's faced some decent horses in Florida. Mr. Bowling, as I mentioned, coupled with Mark Valeski, he finished 1st in the Grade 3 Lecomte, and then he was 11th in the Risen Star last time. Z-Dagger for trainer Steve Asmussen, he was 2nd in the Lecomte, 3rd in the Risen Star. And then your final stalker is going to be a Ford, breaking from post 14. He finished 6th in the Risen Star. Now your closers in here, Finnegan's Wake for trainer Dale Romans. He finished 3rd in the Gotham Stakes last time. A Flashy Sunrise, he's an 0 for 8 maiden, he's overmatched in this spot. A Shared Property for trainer Tom Amos, he was 3rd in the Lecomte, 5th in the Risen Star. And then Rousing Sermon for trainer Jerry Hollendorfer coming in from Southern California. He was placed 3rd in the Grade 2 Robert Lewis Stakes, and then last time he finished 5th in the Grade 2 San Felipe. Now, I'm looking for some value in this spot, and I've landed on Shared Property. He's going to be a late runner, but he may show a little more tactical speed than he usually does because he is putting the blinkers on today. And when he finished 3rd in the Lecomte, that was his first race this year, he also broke from post 13 that day. And then last time in the Risen Star, he finished 5th. He raced wide throughout from post 10. He actually raced wide from bad posts in his last 2 local starts. Now he's got post 6, putting blinkers on, his 3rd start of the year, a sharp barn in Tom Amos. He showed some ability as a juvenile, he showed some ability this year, and I think he can move forward. He's going to offer value at 10-1. My second choice is going to be Windsurfer for trainer Todd Pletcher, Windstar Farm, as I mentioned. Looked good in that maiden race, he's got a nice pedigree, he's expected to be good. His speed figures are on the rise. He's going to sit a good tactical trip. And then my third choice will be Mark Valeski. He's not going to offer any value. I actually gave him a shot in the Risen Star, but I thought he wouldn't offer value because he was coupled with Mr. Bowling, which he is once again. But Mr. Bowling was the more highly regarded horse at that time because he won the Lecomte. But Mark Valeski ran a great race, just missing to El Padrino last time. He's going to sit a good trip, close to the lead. He's got the leading rider. But he's not going to offer much value. This is how I suggest playing this race. We're going to make a $15 win bet on Shared Property. We're going to make a $5 win bet on Windsurfer. And then we're going to play a $5 exacta. We're going to put Shared Property on top of Mark Valeski and Windsurfer. And then come back and play a $5 exacta with Mark Valeski and Windsurfer over Shared Property. And using Mark Valeski, we also get the bonus of having his entry mate, Mr. Bowling, in all those exactas as well. And that'll wrap up this week's video race of the week. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races.